Hello everybody, it's Joseph, or J Took, with Moonlit Moth Creations. And, it's been a week again. Today is Saturday, June the 28th, 29th, my days. All I know is that this coming week we have the fireworks stuff here in my town. And even though I've put in the work on, getting stuff with that done, we did not get to accomplish what we really wanted with some of the details and stuff with the 4th of July celebration. We wanted to expand on previous years. Sorry for jumping right into this, but this is what's on my mind. I hope everybody's doing well. Sorry. Thank you guys for coming and watching and doing this little catch up. I'm going to show some things, stuff like that. Anyway, so we have that coming up. Donations this year for the 4th of July. I don't know really what's occurred. Letters were sent out, things like that. We've not received hardly anything back for donations for the city fireworks stuff. The city did their money, which they do every year. That's put in their budget for that. So they gave their money. The county office did give a bit of money to it. But all of our typical donors, we've not heard from them. And I did reach out to a couple of the people, in charge of some of the local businesses that usually donate. And a couple of them had said that they'd not received anything. And I just checked on that at the end of the week. We've lost our treasurer, things like that over the last few weeks. And, last month-ish, there's been some transition stuff. So I don't really know what happened there. I do know for a fact that letters, donation letters and things were sent out to our typical list of places. I don't know. I don't know if it's just a tight year with the stuff or if something happened with the mail service. I'm not certain, but it'll all come out in the wash and, that kind of thing. But, so that's something I've been dealing with. We do have the funds to put on the display, but, without any further, local donations, from the businesses and things here, local to us, regardless of what happened, whether the letters got lost and didn't get, whatever, or if the places just didn't have the money to give. So that is definitely something that has been kind of at the forefront of my mind. The commission, Recreation and Tourism, we do have the money to fully pay the fireworks display, but that will leave it at pretty much a net zero moving into the other events for the year. So hopefully donations, come in. Sometimes they're a little late on the fireworks. In years previous, there have been multiple checks that come in after the fact. So that could be what it is. I don't know. But sorry for rambling about that. That's just been on my brain, and I've been sending out messages and stuff trying to figure that out a little. Anyway, it has been a busy week outside of Recreation and Tourism. Stuff with Rotary, yet again, is another thing. We do not meet this coming week, so this coming Thursday, we don't meet because that is the 4th, and we don't meet if it is a holiday. So we have not yet done the transition of power, so the passing of the gavel from the current president to myself will not occur until not this coming Thursday, the following Thursday. So we have a big thing set up, and there'll be some awards handed out to various members and stuff. So there is that. We've kind of had those little moving parts behind the scenes going. We do have one of our new members that, I say new, I don't know why I said new member. She's not new. She's been there far longer than I have. She's one of our older members, tongue-tied there. She has taken it upon herself and decided that she wants to revive the old newsletter for Rotary. They had a member who every week prepared and printed out just a little pamphlet newsletter, like a single sheet newsletter of things going on with Rotary and locally and stuff, just to kind of help keep everybody on the same page and stuff. But they've not been doing that. The member who actually used to do that, I believe had passed a couple years ago, and just nobody picked it up after them. But we have a member who she's wanting to revive that. She really enjoyed the newsletter, and I think it's a great idea. I fully support her in that, and we've been trying to get her everything she needs to be able to accurately and adequately produce that newsletter. So that is another little thing. Plus, I've just been busy. I have sent out numerous packages this past week. Some of which you may see opening boxes and stuff on YouTube. A lot of which you probably won't, because it's not content creators, or some of it weren't even people from YouTube. It was people off of Facebook, or just through word of mouth that don't really have the YouTube account, so you won't see videos on those. But I've noticed there have been a few people, and thank you guys, that do open your soap orders and your boxes and stuff like that on video, and tag and give me all of the love and support. Thank you guys. It really means a lot. You guys are all so incredible, and I still feel bad that I have been so oh goodness, so busy. I mean, it's been a lot. Like, every day is something else. Not in bad ways, right? It's just that time of year for me. There's a lot of projects going on, not just, like I said, with Recreation and Tourism, but with Rotary. Projects going on, here around the house. There's job stuff keeping up with. It's a busy time. Just everything all at once. That's the summer for us here. And moving into the fall, I will still be busy, but in different ways, different focuses. And depending on if I decide to stay on with Recreation and Tourism, which I'm still up in the air about, just because I am so busy, and I do feel stretched when it comes to those sorts of things right now. And I don't really want one of these groups or organizations to suffer or have less put into it, So it really may come down to the fact that since I am coming in as president of Rotary Club, my Rotary Club here, and the things that will entail, and wanting to really focus and be able to give that the attention that I need to, I really think that it might be in the best interest of not just myself, but the positions that I serve, to step down as chairman from Recreation and Tourism. And I know I've mentioned that in a video before, that I've been mulling that around. So that very well could be something that I do. I'm getting through and past this 4th of July celebration, and moving into mid-July, I believe that may be something that I turn in that resignation from that position. I'm still somewhat undecided on if I will remain maintain a seat on the commission. I may do that and simply just step down as chairman and allow someone else to kind of take the reins a little bit and guide that, more fully. I've just been too busy to really, I feel, give it 100%. And especially now with missing the treasurer and stuff, and she was very much kind of my right hand, and together we were able to accomplish a lot. And we actually, our last fall celebration that was here locally, we did that, the two of us. It was a lot, but we were shorthanded. We didn't have the people on the commission, and then it was just sort of, everything happened the way it did. And so all that pressure was put on us, and I think that it still kind of was feeling that way now, even though we do have some new people on the commission. I feel like she just felt overwhelmed, so she stepped down, not just from her position, but from the commission altogether. So that's something that adds stress and pressure and stuff at a point where I'm really busy, and I have the personal interest as well on trying to get my own business and stuff, and focus a little more on the soaps because it's doing so well, and I know that if I had the items out there and available, it would do even better. But as it has been, I've been so busy with everything, I've only been able to have, a handful of mystery boxes available at a time. I've only been able to do, a number of custom orders, which has still been a lot of soap. I've made a lot of soap the last few months, right? But it's very much a thing where if I had a little less on my plate, right, I would be able to have a little more time, and it will get better once sorry, my chair rocked backwards. It will be better once the soap kitchen is set up, things like that, where everything can be out and ready and just much easier on maintaining a constant stock, and also just having curing racks and spaces for cold process and being able to have those moving forward. I'm hoping to be able to get some of the cold process soaps started so that they can be in their curing process, and those will start being available in the fall, because they do take that 4 to 6 week. I prefer 6-7 weeks, sometimes 8 or so. It doesn't hurt it to go any longer. Like it's helpful the longer actually that you can go. So I'm hoping that I can get that set up where come fall I will start having cold processed soaps available, and I can maybe do some cold process mystery boxes, or I'm still mulling around the soap subscription box idea, and just sort of gauging a community response on that. So that is that's sort of all these things in the big I don't know, it's just a lot. I lost track of where I was going with that, but it is a lot. But it's a lot in good ways, right? So it keeps me busy and it keeps me occupied, and it keeps things rolling, and I think that's a good transition. And I think it's important to note that with what I'm going to show you with one of the Happy Mails that I received, I think it's a good thing, and why the last several years that everybody here in my house especially keeps so busy this time of year. This past week or so has been the anniversary of my stepfather, which, yes, he was my stepfather, but he was much more of a father to me than my biological one ever was. And he passed away June 21st, 2018. And so his funeral was June 26th, 2018. And so just a couple days ago, it was the anniversary of that. And I think we try to stay busy because even though life has moved on, it's still, loss is hard, especially at the anniversary times, right? And that's kind of weighed on me the last little bit, as it does, especially when yesterday I went to the P.O.Box. And this is not going anywhere bad. This is good and positive. It was just a big surprise, in a way that I know that the person absolutely would not have expected or did not intend. But it's just one of those odd little things in life, you know. I want to preface showing these items with the fact that my stepfather, my dad, I'm just going to say my dad, his name was Billy, and not William or anything like that. Billy was not short for William. His name was actually Billy. And he was such a great guy, you know. I mean, he took such good care of my mom and provided for all of us, you know. He didn't come into my life until I was 15. I was 15 years old. And that's a rough age, you know, teenagers in general, you know. And he gave me a stepbrother for the first time. I'd never had siblings or anything. We got along pretty good. We were good friends. My stepbrother and I. His name is Adam. Is Adam, not was. He still is Adam. But I don't know. It was just, he very quickly showed how much he cared and wanted to help and support the family and be there and provide. And I don't know. He's a really good guy. But anyway, his whole thing, his favorite thing, and what so many people knew, the ones that really knew Billy, you know, knew that his weak spot was hummingbirds. He loved those tiny little birds, and their whole backyard was feeders. I mean, they had so many hummingbird feeders, and every year at their house, the hummingbirds would come in groves. I mean, they'd have hundreds in their backyard, and nobody else around had anywhere near the amount of hummingbirds. And it's because the birds, I guess, I don't know how it works, but I guess they recall or remember or are drawn to whatever, I don't know, but it was so amazing and so magical to see so many hummingbirds. And they had sliding glass doors on their back deck that looked out, you know, their kitchen table was right in front of that, and he would sit there and he would watch all of the hummingbirds outside. And every once in a while, birds being birds, if one would hit the sliding glass door or something and kind of rough it up, multiple times he would have to go and nurse these little birds back. And sometimes it was a success and sometimes it wasn't. But it was very much something that it was like a passion of his during that time of year. And so I always equate hummingbirds with Billy. And that's the reason that here, you can see on my arm, I do have a hummingbird tattoo. And I went and I got this after he had passed. A friend of mine that is a tattoo artist, she did it for me for free. And my skin has a hard time holding inks, so that's why it does look washed out. My skin has never been agreeable to tattoos, even though I have many of them. But I had her do it in the kind of splash, like watercolor splatters, just because I thought that represented movement for a hummingbird so well. So it's something that, like, I have that. My mother bought hummingbird items, like little crystal hummingbirds, very expensive crystal hummingbirds that commemorated one that was for her, one for my stepdad, and they're still on the shelf right up there. Very cute little hummingbirds, and they're from suspended things, and they're very cute. But so hummingbirds have always been that thing. Anytime we see it, and we're like, oh, you know, it makes you think, you know, Billy, and so that's sort of my preface for showing this, and why this Happy Mail in particular hit me the way it did, because like I said, I picked it up yesterday and it was shipped out from the lady. I'll just go ahead and show you the card. It was shipped out from her on the 26th, which was the anniversary of his funeral. And as I said, she would have had no clue, no idea, because I've not talked about it. It's not posted anywhere, anything like that. So it is very much just a coincidental thing that she did. But isn't this card cute? Look at that, it's so cute. I've always loved hedgehogs. I think they're so adorable. And then pair them with the mushroom umbrella. It's very, very cute. I'm just gonna read the card before I show the stuff. It says, Joseph, hope you enjoy this gift. I always enjoy your videos and your calm zen-like presence. Hope your mom a speedy recovery. Shine kindness and love. Hashtag friendship mini Hank. Tennessee Jenny. So Jennifer, or TN Jenny, I will put her channel link in the description box. And she said, yes, you can say my name. So I just wanted to show that very sweet little card, and she put the little hashtag thing in there. Very cute. But now I will show you what just, I opened it in the truck, right? Because you know, you're always excited to see what somebody has decided to bless you with. And once I opened it and I realized it and I saw it, I just sat there for like 10 or 15 minutes, just sort of in silence and just staring at it, just because it was, like I said, one of those little things with life. I know, sorry I've kept you waiting on showing, but she sent a few things, but this is her hashtag friendship mini Hank, which is following the little gesture that Crystal over at Bag a Day come up with on, you know, sending me a mini Hank for my backdrop and my wall setup for my lives in there. And with the whole thing of like sending them as gestures of friendship and support. And then I've since tried to keep it rolling and suggesting that even if it's not to me, please, you know, take part in it. And whether it's a mini Hank or a skein of yarn, a crochet hook, knitting needles, whatever it is, just an email, you know, something like that that you would like to send to somebody, just as a gesture of friendship and kindness. It would mean a lot. So please do that and keep people in mind, especially people you think maybe could use that extra boost and extra smile. But anyway, I'll show you. So this is the mini Hank. It's very pretty. It's this beautiful teal, which I know that is probably the reason that she sent it, because I have said on many occasions, one of my favorite colors is like a peacock teal, and this fits that bill just perfect. I mean, it's beautiful. I love this color, but this is the colorway. It's Hummingbird. And you know, I know that she didn't think of it in that way, and it wasn't on purpose, but it was just one of those little odd cosmic, you know, sort of reminders and little happenstance things. And it was just an odd sort of, I guess, blessing or sign or something that just happened to line up, that the mini Hank that she decided to send on the day of the anniversary of his funeral and memorial and stuff happened to be named Hummingbird. And that's what we always correlate to Billy. And I don't know, I was really kind of got a little emotional about it. So, and I know it probably seems a little silly, but thank you, Jennifer. Thank you for that inadvertent little thing that you did. I will definitely cherish this and treasure it, and it will go up there with all my other hashtag friendship mini hanks that I have received. I just wanted to take a moment and give that long introduction to this, just because it was really that little extra bit, that unintended thing, but thank you. That's all I can say. So she sent this, but she also sent, sorry, hold on, let me bring this box over here. She sent me 3 of these mandala ombre. Very, very pretty. And this is the colorway Harmony. And these are of course 100% acrylic, 5.3 ounces, 344 yards per cake. And like I said, she sent 3. So I have 3 of these. So that is definitely big enough for a project. And I definitely will do my best to make something beautiful out of these. Thank you very much again, Jennifer. That is very, very nice of you. And again, guys, I will link her stuff in the description box. And please do go and give her some support. She is such a very, very nice lady. And, you know, I see her out there all the time in the YouTube streets, giving support and positivity to, you know, all the people. So definitely very much go and show her some love. And I can't recall in the moment if she does make content. My mind is scattered after all that. But anyway, go and do make sure to show her a little bit of love. But again, hummingbird. Little things in life, right? It's always little things. But thank you again for that. Now put that right there in that box. And then I have one more Happy Mail thing for the video. And this is one that I picked up today. I had to run downtown, so I figured I would go by and check the P.O. box, and this happened to be in there. Now, it does not say whether or not I can say the name, but I will go ahead and read the little note. It says, Joseph, I wanted to send you a few mini hanks for the kindness movement. These were the only small mini, in brackets, mini, I could find around the house. Sorry they are such boring colors. They are not boring colors. I think they are beautiful colors. I was hoping to find some bright ones, orange or yellow. These are beautiful. They're just fine. Thank you. Thank you. These will have to do since they are the only ones I found. You know, you could have, even if you just sent me a letter, you know, or an email, it would have been fine. What you did find and send is just thank you for the blessing and for the act of kindness. And I will definitely display them along with all the rest. And I will show everybody here. And it says, I hope you're having a great day. And then the name, but I won't say the name because it does not say whether or not I can say it on camera. So the first one out of the box is one by a place called Dingo Dye Works. And it's called Little Ripper. I guess the mini is a Little Ripper. And the colorway is pinky. It's 75% ultrafine merino, 25% silk, 10 grams, 100 meters, lace weight, superwash treated, wash me ever so gently, it says. But here is that one. It's very pretty. It's just like heathered gray. Oh goodness, sorry. Sneeze, sneezy, sneezy. So yes, I think that is beautiful. And grays are always one of my favorites. I'm a big gray fan. So thank you very much on that one. And then we have here this one, and this is from Darn Good Yarn. It is ombre recycled silk yarn. It looks like the colorway is just blue. Isn't that not pretty? I think that's beautiful. To say that it's boring, I think that that is absolutely lovely. I love that ombre blue. I think that's gorgeous. Thank you yet again. And look at that. Look how fun. Hold on, let me see if I can pull this up and show you guys. Look how fine that is. That is very, very fine. That is, let's see, it is 50 grams, 230 yards, lace weight, 4-ply recycled silk. It is a 0, and it is hand wash, of course. But I think that is gorgeous. That is so very pretty. Thank you again. Not boring at all. And then the last one is this little fella, or lady, whatever. And it is also blue, but it is like navy tones. I think it's very cute. It is from this yarn company. Clear Punta yarns, and this is it's like a complimentary Hanks. I'm assuming complimentary colors. And it says Mary Sock Space Dyed, 95% washable merino, 5% polyamide. The color is SPD 353. 46.3 yards, approximately 10 grams. Made in Uruguay? Is that how you say it? Uruguay. I always forget the correct pronunciation of that country. But anyway, very, very cute, tiny little fella. I just think that that is adorable. So thank you very, very much for that. Again, you know who you are. If you would like for people to know that was from you, do feel free in the comment section to leave a little comment stating, you know, hey, that was from me. But so yeah, that was my happy mail that I've received, and I just wanted to share that little bit with you guys on that, and kind of blab about everything going on, and about, you know, all that with the hummingbird stuff and my dad. And thank you again to everybody. You know, and I guess we all have those little points and things in life that little anniversaries or little reminders of things, you know, and when they happen to coincide and be a little reminder on or right after the anniversary of something like that, it just stands out all the more in our minds. So thank you to both of the people who sent the happy mail, and to everybody who has sent, you know, happy mail, whether it's physical items, whether it is kind comments or messages on Facebook or emails, however it is that you have reached out and shown kindness, compassion, generosity. Thank all of you so very much. And I love each and every one of you more and more each passing day. And I do feel bad that I have been predominantly away from the YouTube streets. It's not on purpose, and it's not that I'm done or I've, you know, forgotten you guys or I'm giving up on it. That's very much the opposite. I have so many ideas and goals and, you know, projects and things that I want to accomplish and achieve on this channel, and content that I want to create for you guys and to share with all of you. So please do bear with me through this really, really busy point in life. And I promise there will be much more to come. And don't worry, I'm not going anywhere. So thank you all for coming and spending a little time with me. Sorry I'm in my pajamas. I got my little Temu silky overcoat thing on. I had actually just come out of the shower before I recorded this. So yeah, now I think I'm going to go make some soaps, because I have started making soaps for additional mystery boxes, and I'm hoping to have more of those mystery boxes made up at least by Tuesday or Wednesday, that I will have available. Well, of course, the people on the waiting list will receive them first, and then if there are any left over after the ones on the list are fulfilled, then I will post a thing stating, I have X number of mystery boxes of soap available. If you would like to claim one, let me know. Or if you would like, at this point already, before they are done, to send me an email, it's moonlitmothbeauty@outlook.com, and that will be in the description box below. Send me an email and just ask if you could have your name put on the waiting list for the mystery boxes. They've been a big success. People have opened them on their lives and their videos and stuff so far, and I have sold several mystery boxes to various people as of late. So they are doing really well. Everybody likes a good mystery. So I am working on those, and I will have more on that coming soon once I'm able to get, because some of my stuff is in flux with that. So some of the equipment and things that for the larger batches is currently waiting to have the new soap kitchen set up. So what I'm working on right now is all small batch stuff that will be specifically for fulfilling and creating some mystery boxes that I'm making here in the house with the smaller equipment, like the crock pots and the things like that. So it makes it kind of fun. It feels like, makes you kind of feel like a kid with little junior mad science experiments, even though it's not mad science. It's just simple soap making, but it's fun nonetheless. But anyway, thank you guys for joining me and talking with me for a little bit, and I'm going to go make some soaps, and I will be making soap also tomorrow. I think the soap tomorrow I may try and do a video on, and just sort of bring you guys along on the soap making process, and just do a small batch and kind of chat at you while we're doing that. So all right, I will see you guys later. If you are here and you've not yet subscribed, do click that subscribe button down below and click the little thummies. They're free and they make all the difference here. Sorry, I need a drink. Talked a lot. But anyway, bye guys. I love you all. Later.